Hey there, Trailblazers. Welcome back to the Declarative Academy, or TDA, where we simplify Salesforce one click at a time. If you're working on your platform app builder certification maintenance for winter 25, you're in the right place. In this video, we're diving into an exciting and highly visual feature, conditional formatting in dynamic forms. This one's all about helping your users quickly see what matters most, using color, icons, and smart logic. So, let's get into it. By the end of this video, you'll be able to use conditional formatting to make fields stand out based on their values, work hands-on with the dynamic highlights panel, apply what you've learned in a step-by-step challenge to reinforce your skills. Whether you're building user-friendly layouts or managing certifications, these updates will help you create smarter, more intuitive experiences in Salesforce. Let's start with the basics. What is conditional formatting? In short, it's a way to visually highlight fields on your record page using icons and colors, depending on conditions that you define. You can display a happy face icon when a customer is satisfied, highlight fields in red when values need attention, or use colors and indicators that change depending on other field values on the page. It's all about drawing the user's attention to what's important at a glance. Behind the scenes, conditional formatting uses something called a rule set. A rule set is a collection of rules, and each rule includes one or more conditions. You can base these conditions on the field's own value or the value of another field on the same page. Once the criteria are met, the formatting kicks in, icon, color, or both, bringing clarity and context to your record. Let's look at a relatable example. You've got a customer sentiment field with three pick list values, positive, neutral, and negative. Here's how you could use conditional formatting. Show a green smiley icon for positive A, yellow neutral icon for neutral, and a red sad face for negative. This visual cue makes it super easy for sales or service teams to spot how the customer is feeling without even reading the text. Now that we understand how it works, let's roll up our sleeves and get hands-on. Launch your hands-on org. Click Launch on the Trailhead module or pick the org you want to use. Make sure you're working in a developer edition or Trailhead playground. Click on the app launcher. That's the grid icon in the top left corner. In the search bar, type Sales, then select it to open the Sales app. Next, click on the Contacts tab along the navigation bar. Choose any contact from the list to open the record page. Now, let's customize this page using the Lightning App Builder. Click the Setup Gear icon in the top right corner of the screen, and from the drop-down, select Edit Page. This will open the Lightning App Builder specifically for the contact record. Before making changes, double-check that the page name at the top left is set to Contact Record Page, and that the API name reads Contact Record Page. This ensures we're editing the correct layout. With that confirmed, click on the standard Highlights panel component at the top of the layout. Then, click the little trash icon to remove it. We're replacing it with a dynamic version. Now, on the left-hand panel, click the Fields tab. Scroll to find the Dynamic Highlights panel, then drag and drop it into the same spot where the old panel was. Once placed, click on it to open the Properties panel on the right-hand side. Under Primary Field, select Name from the drop-down. Next, we'll add some action buttons. Still in the Properties section, locate the Actions section. Click to add the following buttons: Edit and Delete. Now, let's populate the panel with key fields. Drag the following from the left panel directly into the Dynamic Highlights panel: title, account name, phone, email, contact owner, and level. These will provide users with quick access to the most relevant contact details. Once you're happy with the configuration, click Save at the top right corner. Then hit Activate. Set the page as org default and confirm your changes when prompted. To finish up, head back to any contact record and take a look. You should now see your newly customized dynamic highlights panel with the correct fields displayed and the action buttons in place. If everything looks right, congratulations, you've successfully completed the challenge. All right, let's recap what we covered today. You learned how to use conditional formatting to apply visual cues like colors and icons to fields in dynamic forms. You explored rule sets, which let you define the logic behind those visuals. And you walked through a practical hands-on challenge that lets you configure the dynamic highlights panel, add buttons, and set up your fields. This isn't just a box to tick on Trailhead, it's a real skill that helps make Salesforce more visual, more intuitive, and more helpful for your users. If you found this tutorial helpful, please take a second to like this video. It helps more Salesforce learners find their way here. Hit subscribe to stay up to date with the latest Trailhead modules and Salesforce updates. And don't forget to drop a comment. Let us know how you're using conditional formatting in your own org, or what topic you'd like us to tackle next. Thanks again for joining us here at the Declarative Academy, your home for all things Salesforce without the fluff. Until next time, keep building, keep learning, and as always, stay declarative.